A little patchy fog is possible, but I was talking about some of the conditions tonight that not as conducive for the widespread fog development. We're fine outside at the moment. Some high clouds have been passing through. It's been a very pretty day, but our fog forecast model not nearly as aggressive as it has been for the last couple of mornings, and the last couple of mornings we have had some issues. So at 6:05, most areas visibility fine. Maybe a few patchy areas of fog, especially near the water, and could see some reduced visibilities in isolated locations. Not going to be a widespread concern. No fog advisory for the night tonight. So again, a few isolated areas possible early tomorrow morning. We will see a few showers. That's one of the reasons, as well as a little bit of a breeze during the day tomorrow, starting in the morning, which would help kind of mix up the atmosphere. We'll have another chance of rain on Tuesday, both associated with some very weak fronts. What will bring in the stronger cold air is a third front that moves in kind of right behind this second front on Tuesday, and that does bring in the chilly air, and it looks like just in time for Thanksgiving, probably by the morning. We're in the 70s outside right now. We will stay warm to the build up to Thanksgiving. Now, Wednesday before, we'll see that second weak front move through. Might help to knock our temperatures down closer to average, although our normal high is 70 by the time we get into next week. Normal average highs are in the upper 60s, so still running above average. We finally get into that cooler air or chilly air by Thursday. And what I really want to stress with this chilly air mass is that it is not frigidly cold. We are not anticipating freezing temperatures, and at least this first shot is not going to last for very long. It kind of bottoms out on Wednesday, and then almost immediately by Thursday, Friday, and into next weekend starts lifting back to the north. Not as though we're going to immediately start warming up, but gradually the temperatures into Thanksgiving weekend will be increasing. I do think we're going to stay chilly for Black Friday and even into that Saturday, but by the Sunday after, I do think we are going to be a little bit milder. So this next cold air mass is not going to bring any freezing temperatures. And as a matter of fact, I think by Sunday we will be turning a little bit milder. Winds outside at the moment light, but I do think they'll start picking up a little bit more during the overnight. At least some wind should prevent the fog from developing. By tomorrow morning, we'll also add in a few spotty to scattered showers. Dew points are high. We're not going to see the dew points really drop until this first front moves on through. One front is just off to our west, actually out over West Texas. No cool air associated with it. What we are going to see is maybe a slight drop in humidity. It'll also bring in our chance for some showers. Out ahead of that front is actually going to be what helps the rain chance. During the day on Friday, we'll see more of the hit or miss type showers and thunderstorms, going with about a 40% chance for our Friday afternoon. By the evening and night, it does look like we'll be mostly dry. Another slim chance early Saturday with the front itself. We're still warm, just not as humid heading into our Sunday. It really isn't until the series of fronts next week that bring down the temperature. So our first front, kind of ahead of it, some spotty showers. Few showers early Saturday. Doesn't do much for our temperatures. A little bit less humid by Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, still warm, highs in the low 80s. Chance for some thunderstorms Tuesday and into Wednesday. Then that surge of chilly air. Notice our morning lows Thanksgiving, 40s and 50s and a high of 62, so not bitterly cold, but finally the chill we've been waiting for.